This is access media and toxic positivity rolled into one 23-second video. Now hold, pause. Anyone who is media literate, if you are invited to an event where you are given early access to a console, a movie, a TV show, it is the most blatantly obvious thing that if you get invited to these places, you want to say nice things, or don't say anything at all, or they're not going to invite you back because they don't want you saying negative things during a press release, during a rollout event. That's just how it works. That's just, why would people invite you to a promo thing if you're going to say bad things? If you don't know who iJustine is, this is iJustine. She's an old YouTuber, and she is a very positive person. She got invited to the Switch 2 event, and she does a video where she just talks about it for real quick. I'll just play the clip.
Check it out. I just got a chance to play the new Mario Kart World, and it was so much fun. But take a closer look at the Nintendo Switch 2 with the display on. Huge screen. So fun, so crisp, so clean. Oh, it's beautiful. I cannot wait for June 5th.
Not even anything crazy, right? You look at this video and you're like, okay, she's just talking about the Switch 2. If you went to a Nintendo sponsored event and you were like, this is dog shit, it's overpriced, they're gonna be like, please exit the building. You're giving us bad press. I can say whatever I want on the internet, but the sacrifice that I make is that I know I'll never get invited to any of these events, and I don't want to, because I want to be able to give you my real opinion and then buy the product if I feel like it. There are YouTubers that do showcases like this because that's part of their content. They decide that they want to have that standing. They want to be able to just be like, hey, this is the new thing, and I want to talk about it. I want to say something positive about it. That's literally how it works. If it wasn't iJustine doing this, it would be somebody else, and there's no problem with what she's doing here whatsoever. People were just upset. They were like, apparently this post is making rounds, and some have asked, what's the problem here? Simple, it's fake. Media literacy is in the fucking gutter, dude. What do you mean it's fake? What if their opinion was that they just liked it and that they didn't have a problem with how expensive it was? That's any take that you can have. It's not one that I agree with, but it's one that I know exists. These YouTubers, they got on this podcast and they were talking about it, but I haven't watched this clip, but people were up in arms about it. To be clear, I have nothing but respect for iJustine for being in the game and flourishing as long as she has, but I mean, she described the screen as fun. I'm pretty sure she was describing the game that's on this bigger screen right here, you know what I mean? And I feel like I'm white knighting a little bit. I'm like, get behind me, iJustine. But at the same time, it's when you're gonna make opinions on media, you gotta call out some bullshit sometimes. And this is ultra bullshit.
I saw this yesterday and I thought, wow. Do you remember iJustine?
Yes.
Yeah, do you remember? Okay, so she's apparently still a thing. She's, look, for all I think I've talked to her once. She's fairly nice, I guess. She has 1.8 million followers over on X. She's been around. She's been in the game for a long time, right? She was one of the first YouTube tech people. Labs, do you have any idea who iJustine is?
No, I honestly thought it was going to be some Jenna Marbles ripoff, so never mind.
No. She's been around for a long time. So her YouTube channel, 7 million.
iJustine.
Whoa, sorry. 7 million subscribers right over here.
I don't understand why they're she's apparently still a thing. It's you can feel the poison coming out of their words. You can feel it in the air.
Just for total reference here, joined May 7th, 2006. Okay, it's been around for a long time. She was invited to the Nintendo thing, and that's going on right now. And I saw this video, and I just had to talk about this. Here's the video. Uh-oh.
Okay, so we already watched
it.
Let's skip ahead a little bit.
On.
Turns on. Oh my fucking god. Absolute cinema.
That's right. Here we go.
Oh, it's beautiful. I cannot wait for June 5th.
I really like the chain on Nintendo so it can't get stolen.
Well, yeah, that's the power supply as well, yes.
It's a promo event before this came out. At the Apple Store, yeah, it's got secured things so you don't steal it. Even then, if you go to the Apple Store, iPhone that's sitting there is already out. Or, sometimes they'll showcase the new one or whatever before it comes out as well. Everyone wants to know what the is going on with this thing. I wouldn't steal one, but I could see where someone was coming from if they wanted to.
I saw this and I was like, that in 23 seconds perfectly embodies both access media and toxic positivity.
Oh my God.
Look at this screen. It's the best. It's so
also,
good.
She says the new Mario Kart World. There hasn't ever been a Mario Kart World.
What are these criticisms, dude? What? Chat, I present to you the new Retrora smiley face. But there hasn't been a Retrora smiley face before. It's still new, bitch! Look at it!
This is the
Oopsies.
one and only Mario Kart World. It's not
Right.
like, oh, she said the new Mario Kart game, Mario Kart World.
Right. Like, look,
Gotcha.
everybody at that event right now, and this is like, there's some level of FOMO that some people have.
I won't lie, I have a little bit of FOMO, but I don't care as much because I know what I already think about the console. I would love to have my hands on it, but not enough to be like, oh, I need to go out to that event, you know, to see it. If I was invited, sure, but I know I never would be because I've already made the decision to just be like, look, Nintendo, go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I made that decision a long time ago. And because I have that opinion publicly, it means that I'll never get invited to like this, but that's how it goes.
Oh, I wish I could be at this event playing these games. You have to toe the line to go to these events. You have to say the things they want you to say. Otherwise, guess
That's how any promo material works ever.
you're not invited. You don't have access to these events.
Why would they invite anybody? They're gonna screen and background check you to make sure you're not gonna talk them. There's a reason why you don't see naysayers getting invited to these events. Your and my we have to wait until the console comes out. That's fine because I know I'm not gonna just like sit idly by and just say whatever, but I'm never gonna complain that I'm not getting those opportunities from the company because I know exactly why I'm not getting them. It's a conscious choice.
And when you see people at these events, that's what they're delivering. They're delivering the company line, the company bullet points. Look at this screen. I can't wait for June 5th. With the implication of I can't wait and you shouldn't either. It's so exciting to be playing this new thing. Check out this Mario Kart. It's so good. You might as well be paid for this. And for all, I doubt she's paid. I bet she.
Maybe she was.
I hope that people at this point can see right through this nonsense.
This is like when chatters in streams will be like, you're not reacting hard enough. What if that was her reaction to the Switch genuinely? And you're like, no, you're not upset enough to be a valid gamer. What's wrong with you? And it's like, what are we talking about, dude? What? You don't get to dictate how someone goes about being in attendance to one of these events. Dog.
I'm sure iJustine is a wonderfully nice person. But this is exactly the problem.
This has been a thing for forever, dog. I'm hoping this is rage bait. I really do hope this is rage bait because I'm not mad, but I got baited for sure. You know what I mean? I'm not raging, but I did get baited. I'm confused. What did she say was wrong? The screen looks nice and she's looking forward to the console. Real. Toxic positivity. All you guys want to do is be angry about something, anything, and everything. No one is allowed to enjoy gaming anymore. That's the thing too, is that when I made this thread, I experienced both sides. I had people being like, oh my god, it's really peak, it's great. And I had people defending the prices. And then I had people who were ultra cynics and they were like, no, it f***ing sucks. And the thing is, like, $80 games, $500 console sucks. If people still buy it and they enjoy it, good for them. You know, I'm not going to take that away from you. I do hate the implications that it has, but I know that the average consumer and the average Joe, they're not someone that cares about the implications of the entire industry of gaming. I do because it's part of my job. There's a lot of people who just want to be mad. I'm one of them, right? Like I'm a little cynical sometimes, but I think I'm pretty level-headed when things come out. You know, I don't want to be like, oh, this sucks. But, you know,